Hello there, welcome to Bryan Lomax Movie Talk and my review of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. Released in 1994, directed by Kim Henkel, starring Oscar winners Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger. Wrap that one around your noggin for a minute. Man, I was not looking forward to this film. This franchise didn't start with a bang for me, and it kind of started to whimper pretty soon after that before jumping off a cliff. So yeah, I was not looking forward to this, but you know what? It is bad, it is terrible, I'll say that much. But it's kind of one of them films that's so bad, so terrible, that it almost becomes entertaining. I use the term almost there very specifically. I will never watch this again if I can help it, if I can get away with it. But it did offer some stuff. My criticism of the third film, more than anything else, and in fact, pretty much all I had to say about that third film, was that it was so unmemorable. There was just nothing in it that I could remember. It just did not linger in the mind at all. And when you're making films about a cannibalistic family that bunch of redneck types, that should linger in the mind, probably in the most horrific way possible, granted, but it should make a dent, and the third one just didn't. This one does. Again, not necessarily for all the right reasons. First and foremost, McConaughey. I expected in this film to see an actor who, as with Mortensen in the third film, an actor who is obviously going to go on to great things. I'm watching this film in retrospect, obviously. I know McConaughey's career after this, not since this, so to speak. So I'm kind of backtracking. I'm going back and watching this film now, knowing who McConaughey is, and you can see that there. Like you could with Mortensen, you can see that there is greatness in that. He runs with this. He knows what crap fest of a film he's in, but he runs with it. He plays it up to the hilt. He says, you know what? All or nothing, let's just dive in. And he gives a typically bonkers kind of Matthew McConaughey type of performance, and the film is all but saved because of him, I think, as a result of that. But everything else is pretty nuts. Renee Zellweger in this, she has her moments, a few moments, like one where she has to really break down and you see something there, but for the most part, of the two, of her and McConaughey, watching this film, I think if I'd been watching it back when it came out, I wouldn't be looking at her and thinking she's a future Oscar winner. The story is a bit more akin to the original film, I think. You've got a group of teens who break down, have to go for help and get caught up in the shenanigans with the family. How big this family is, I have no idea, because they just keep adding members, don't they, who keep on getting wiped out. It's like, seriously, this film goes some way to explaining why there are so many members. Apparently this family is government sanctioned in some way, as part of some test, some experiment in fear. I assume it's a government body that is involved in this. Some random ass character comes up dressed in black, looks like he's just walked out of Halloween 5. He's running some kind of experiment in which the family are part. So there's kind of an explanation there as to why there's so many of these freaks, but it's never fully kind of dealt with or investigated. It's alluded to with this character and his lines of dialogue and some really random ass scenes that happen one involving the original surviving victim from the first film, which I didn't even clock, to be honest. Yeah, literally, hold my hands up. I had to go away and find out that piece of information. You know, the end in which she's staring at this woman on a gurney. I'm like, what? What's the big deal? You know, and I literally watched the first film, you know, a couple of weeks prior to this one. So, yeah, didn't have a clue. CP, in fact, it was, I think, or Cody Leach. One of the two told me who she was. I was like, oh. The film's all over the place. The performances, pretty much across the board, save for McConaughey, are downright terrible, or range from nah to downright terrible. There's this crazy performance going on by this woman who plays like the lover of McConaughey's character, and she's all over the place. Mainly from the writing, I would say, rather than her performance, just to be fair. I don't know who she was. I can't be bothered looking her up at this point. But yeah, to be fair to her, it's more down to what is asked of her as a character than her performance as such. But it's bonkers. You've got McConaughey running around in this kind of weird electronic leg thingy. Leatherface himself has become a transvestite. Okay. No offense to transvestites out there. That is just, you know, this character we've had for 3 movies and we've not seen any kind of leanings towards that. But sure, why not? It's good to try new things, I guess. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get what... I know people love this series. I don't get it. I don't get why. There's just... These are not interesting characters. Why is Leatherface an icon of horror? You know, why some people actually hold Leatherface up alongside Kruger and Myers and Voorhees, and I'm like, what? Really? Based on these 4 films I've just watched? Man, he's not even a second stringer. Production value on this is crap. Although the house is quite effectively grimy, I would say. You know, it is a place that makes me kind of cringe for the actors that are involved. There's some stunts involved in this where I'm pretty sure, just from looking at it, that perhaps Renee Zellweger did herself, and probably as a result of maybe not everything being on the level. I don't know. I've not looked into the behind the scenes on this or anything, but yeah, there's some stuff on a house where she falls off. I don't know. Maybe there was a blink and you miss it kind of stunt woman moment, but something dodgy looked like it was going on there. Yeah, like I say, watch this for McConaughey. He's entertaining. Everything else, it's just so bad that at times it becomes funny. But do I ever want to watch it again? Probably not. I give this a 1 out of 5. I'm never going to watch this again. I don't think I'm ever going to watch any of these films again, to be honest. I've got another 4 to go. The hell? Why did I choose to review this series? Leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought of this film. And until next time, cracking.